Hey guys, and welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our brand new stream. Welcome. Oh my God, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of Sketchbook Sunday. Welcome in. So today's going to be a pretty chill stream. We're doing something totally different than we usually do here on Sundays on the stream, which is we are going to be coloring. I actually seen another YouTuber doing like some adult coloring, and it like came to me. I was like, oh my God, I would love to be able to do like some peaceful coloring, getting myself together, resting. I thought it would be like something super peaceful. Wait, hold on, you guys. So yeah, I thought it would be something really fun and peaceful to do here on this cozy Sunday evening. So grab some tea, some wine, some coffee. Meet me at the desk. Grab your crayons, your markers, or whatever you have available, and let's get coloring. If you want to be able to have access to this particular image that I'm using today, you can grab it at patreon.com/creativegirlcolor. And that's for those of you that are not really interested in drawing, or you want to just be able to color along with me, hassle-free kind of art. That's what I'm all about, right? But hey everybody in the chat. I hope you're doing well out there. Let's get started. So this is kind of like this image here. If you don't know, we're going to be using Ohuhu markers, which you can use whatever markers, crayons, color pencils, whatever that you actually have available. And this particular image that I'm using, I already kind of did like a mock-up of it. So that's what this one is, where I did a mock-up of it yesterday to kind of get myself acclimated and really figure out, because as you know, I haven't been doing art in quite some time. So I had to kind of refamiliarize myself. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now I'm back in the groove of it. I'm feeling the vibes. So I thought I would share in some of the fun art activity with you guys here on Sunday. But whether you're on Sunday or whatever, make sure you like the stream. Subscribe if you like art tutorials, art tips and tricks. Or if you just like chill sessions like this, like on Sketchbook Sundays. And if you're new around here, my name is Danielle. I am an artist, mom, entrepreneur, artist extraordinaire, all the things. And this is the creative girl of color. So welcome. All right, so I actually printed out this image on watercolor paper. That's why if you look at the artist supply list, you'll see that I actually printed this out on 300-pound watercolor paper. And I did some swatching of the Ohuhu markers as well. Let me kind of put my props away. Let me do some swatching. Yeah. And as you know, go ahead and wish me happy birthday, you guys. I just celebrated my birthday this week, Thursday. I made it 45 years around the sun. Your girl is getting old and I'm tired. But I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I made it. So I'm thankful about that. And I'm glad you guys are here on the journey. So I actually printed this out on 300-pound watercolor paper. You guys can print it out on whatever you want to print it out on. But I felt like I wanted to print it out on something pretty thick so that it could be able to take the alcohol markers, because if you don't know, alcohol markers bleed through a lot of paper, most paper, just like this. Like, even though this is 300-pound watercolor paper, it's still bleeding through in the back. However, there are some papers that if you like super like a stickler for things bleeding through the page, you could always go in and get, like, I think Ohuhu has an actual patented sketchbook that you can actually go in and use that goes along with their markers. Here's the brand. You can see these are pretty old. I've had these for quite a few years. So hint, hint, if Ohuhu happens to actually be watching this, you want to send me some new ones, your girl is always available, right? So these are like the artsy kind of illustrative markers, 48 set. So yeah, that's kind of what we're using today. So anywho, let's jump right into it. If you happen to be watching this upon the replay, go ahead and check the description down below, because after this live stream, I'm going to be putting down the timestamps for the video so that you guys can be able to jump around after the live stream. And hopefully I'll be able to cut this down into a more digestible type of live stream. Because at this point, this is going to be more just like a chill, cozy, relaxing ting. We're going to have lots of fun. I'm going to put on a little bit of music, a little bit of background music. So that's going to be fun. I need to pull up my comments to... Okay. So anywho, yeah. This is super fun. I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna be using mostly Ohuhu markers, but I'm also gonna be using a lot of different other things like color pencils, Tombow markers, Posca pens, and all of that stuff. So I'll have all of this stuff off to the side so I could be able to kind of see what I'm doing. I need to put this over there for real. So I'm gonna move that over, and I'm gonna move this over because I want to be able to record. All right, let me put this over to the side. All right, so I'm gonna you can kind of start anywhere, and I'm gonna talk as I kind of do it. And I also swatched out my Ohuhu markers over here, as you can see. I swatched it out. Ooh wee wee, ooh la la. I swatched it out, baby, to kind of get myself familiar about what the colors look like, because I highly recommend that you do this when you get a new set of markers, crayons, whatever it is, to swatch it out, because what it looks like on the container is not always what it looks like on the page, especially depending on the type of paper that you have, right? So yeah, I definitely recommend that. So I'm gonna have that off to the side to kind of be able to see what's going on. Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling up my music so we can kind of chill in case we have some pauses in between. And, you know, we're a one-man show over here. We a one-man show. We got 58 tracks. All right, so hopefully that's not too loud and we are ready to go. I'm super excited for today's painting session. Oh my God, with all the stressful things that's going on in the world, you definitely want to like wind down and kind of do something else. Wait, hold on. I don't hear the music. I don't hear the music. Waka waka. All right, I hear it a little bit now. I hear it a little bit now. A little bit now. All right, so I'm just gonna start anywhere, kind of just like bouncing around. I kind of know where I want to go with things. I definitely know where I want to go with things. I already put out a lot of my kind of markers that I wanted to use during today's stream. Definitely. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of fill in the little beads. If you guys don't know what these are beads that goes in the hair. So I'm gonna use 656. This is actually not 656 though. Is it? Oh, this is 545. Okay. I'm looking at my swatches on the side. So I'm doing this as kind of like a base color or whatever, because I'm gonna have to go in with the black. The things that I noticed, right? So the things that I notice most about things is as far as like doing some sort of coloring when it comes to like alcohol markers is to do like your lightest value first. Because if you kind of go too dark in the beginning, you're going to have some problems. And I also learned with alcohol markers is to kind of move quickly. I mean, actually, you could even leave it like this. Like, if you like it with just the gray. Or you can do it however you like, you know? And I'm only doing like the small beads in between. Small little beads in between. That's 5:45. Now I know why people, again, I don't even know if they make this line of water. I mean, I'm about to say watercolor. I don't even know if they make this line of Ohuhu markers anymore, but they do make a line. I mean, they always have updated Ohuhu markers and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out, is this orange or not? Is this orange? I would suggest you test out things beforehand. Let's see. Yeah, I think these might work. Kind of, sort of. I guess you can always go over things with colored pencils and stuff too. So that'll kind of give us like a light tangerine type thing going on. Alright, cool. So we kind of got that down pat, right? And then I am looking for something. I'm looking for something. So I'm gonna take my Posca pen now and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over it lightly. lightly. And it looks weird now, but believe me, trust me, it will come together. And this is an acrylic paint pen, just in case you guys are wondering. I mean, most of y'all know what Posca pens are, hopefully. But yeah. So I left a little bit of white. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. That way you can see what's going on. See what's going on, baby. See that we have hair there somewhere. Okay, so Neil, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of the hair, and then we can kind of talk about what I did for my birthday. So I think I'm going to use this 401. That's what we're using right now. 401. So we're going to use 401 in this other color, which is 2467. And we're going to use that. Okay. So I'm going to use 401 to kind of go over it. Oh, wait. Hello? Why does this keep happening, you guys? I keep mixing up the tops for these things. I swear to God. Like, what be going on? I do this every single time. Every single time, for real. I keep mixing it up with this other one. I'm guessing this is 401 right here. Lord. $401. It don't want me to be great, I'm telling you. Alright, so I'm going in with this lighter color. Hopefully I didn't mess my thing up too much. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of like light. A little bit of white of the page. I should have left a little bit of the white of the page right there. I am so tired, you guys. So freaking tired, for real. So God knows I needed this like painting sash or coloring sash. I needed that. So I figured out, like, even though I know to leave some sort of, I know that I need to work quickly or color quickly with these markers, because then it will be streaky if I don't, you know? And we definitely do not want that. It will be streaky if I don't. Streaky if I don't. So then I'm going to come in with this color, which is 2467. And this color should be what I need. That should kind of give me the outline I'm looking for. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of needs this chill session, because with the world on fire right now, yeah. All right, I'm gonna use my blending. I guess this is a blending thing. So we're gonna use it to kind of blend things out, so I don't have no hard line. I'm gonna use it to blend things out, so I don't have no hard line. All right, so we did that little top piece, which I'm pretty happy with. We did the little top piece. Ooh, it's kind of like, it's bleeding and doing things I don't want it to do. There, I'm gonna use my little blending, so I can like blend that out, so it can like chill out, and it won't like, hopefully try to bleed into whatever. Try to bleed into whatever, you know what I'm saying? All right, now It's kind of gloomy outside right now, too. She has like this gold, whatever you call it, at the top of her hair. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god, girl. I mixed the tops all up. The tops are all mixed up, I swear. Baby, don't check for me. All right. God, boy. Even this don't go. Like, the tops is all messed up. Hold on, that goes there. Oh, Lord. Help me now. All right, that goes there, and this goes here. All right. Lot of mercy. Like, what in the world is happening? That's not what I wanted, though. I wanted a different color. Cooler. I thought I had an orange here, but I don't see it. Baby, don't jack for me. This is kind of like an orange, but it really isn't. 153. So what was I using? I don't know. Because I don't see what I was actually using. So that's a problem. I don't know what I was using, y'all. Like, oh my god. All right, hold on. We getting some lagadocious going on. Hey. All right. I had to cool my computer down real quick. I still don't know what happened to... All right, let's go into our bag here because I feel like I want to love it. I really do. Not many oranges that they have. I mean, we got this one. This is 165. Wait, is it? Yeah. Okay, so that's 165. But I feel like that's gonna be too orange. And that's a problem. I don't want it to be this orange, you know? Because then, well, how am I going to convey what I need to convey for real? You know what Bob Ross likes to say? There is no accidents. It's only happy incidents or whatever. Happy trees, right? Think of happy things. Happy things. Think of happy things. Happy things. That's what we're gonna think of. Happy things only. Happy things only. Right, hold on. I'm gonna do 401. All right, so hopefully this is 401. Oh man, cause you know how they do, right? Like you know how I do. Like I'll pretty much be in here straight up doing nonsense, not even using the right color. Straight up not even using the right color for real. Not even using the right color. Right. So I'm using 401. Now I'm gonna go in with a darker shade. Oh yeah, this is definitely dark. This is almost black for real. This is 492. I think I need to use 401. I think that color is way too dark. Way too dark. So I'm gonna use the 2467. Hey guys, and welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, I feel like that color was way too dark. Way too dark. Way too dark. I'm just darkening up these areas. Darkening up the area. Hey, 775 Media, 755 Media, how are you? Welcome. I am hanging in there, but the real question is, how are you doing? I heard about what was going on. I'm so glad you're here. I mean, tell me more. I would love to know more. I mean, I don't know whether you want to like divulge it on stream or not, but I would definitely love to know more about what happened. Because I heard that, you know, women and having heart attacks and stuff like that, you just don't feel it the way men do. Like, you think of, when you think of like heart attacks, you think of, you know, people always talking about like your arm hurting, radiating down the arm, da 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 da, the whole 9 yards. But that's not necessarily what you had going on, right? Because I need to know. I'm doing much better. It's experiencing God's grace. Yes, indeed. Thank God. Right? Thank God you made it out of that for real. I'm going with the 27, 2467 and just put another layer in there just to kind of make it more rich. So you were saying something you felt like a scare, because I know I was asking questions because I need to know the symptoms in case something like that ever happens to me. Because like if my partner's not home, because the person that I had that was always here for me, you know, she passed away. So unless my partner is here, I don't have nobody home. You know? Okay, so you were saying that it first started like gas symptoms, pain in the upper arm, my neck was temperature tender to the touch when I was bruised. When you brushed your teeth. Then heart fluttering day 3. On day 3, and my right arm hurting like a rubber band was tightening. So so it was like it had just came on over the like acutely like over a 2 or 3 day period, right? Cuz I have a lot of like aches and pains that I've noticed ever since I turned 40, well really 40. And when I kind of went into like the research, I realized that it was a lot of the symptoms that I'm having is because I'm going through menopause or perimenopause, and I have all these aches and pains in my shoulders and in my back. So I'm like, but that's been going on for since I turned 40. So I'm like paranoid because how am I supposed to know if something like that is happening to me? You know what I mean? I've been keeping my blood pressure under control and stuff, but still, like, it's scary because there's another woman that I follow on YouTube, a family vlogger or whatever, that also said the same thing. She had a heart attack, and it was like she was just feeling like minor pain, shortness of breath. She was feeling a little dizzy in the car, and she realized she was having a heart attack or something like that was going on. Oh, so it looked up the symptoms because it had came out of nowhere. Oh my God, that's scary. I mean, thank God you had somebody kind of there with you or whatever. Thank God for real, because that is real scary. Real freaking scary for real. I mean, so what did they do exactly when you kind of went in there? Because you said they kind of went in and did some like cleaning or whatever they did. Did you have to have like a bypass surgery? Like, how did they do the cleaning? I'm confused. Oh, you used to smoke and you quit last May. Oh. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I used to smoke too. I was a smoker for 20 something years. And I stopped during the pandemic. I stopped during the pandemic. Um Now what did they say? What's going on? Cause you said something about you had things going on with your blood pressure and stuff like that. What was kind of going? I mean, not that I want to, if you don't feel comfortable with any of these questions, you could always be like, nah, I'll talk to you offline or whatever. But um, so did you feel like? What did they say when you got to the hospital? Like, did they give you medicine right away, or they took you into surgery? How did it go once you kind of got there? Because I know a lot of times they like to go in and like do blood tests to see if you actually had a heart attack. Did they do all that, or they just did something else? You said, oh, so the doctor went into my main artery in the groin area using a robot to clear out my clogged arteries. It took about 2 hours, no cuts open. Oh, okay, okay. That's great. So then how are you feeling now? That is so great. I'm so happy. I mean, what I want to know is like prior to that happening to you, were you on medication for your cholesterol, or they just was like, oh, it's high and that's it, and then whatever, or like what happened going forward? Because like I want to make sure I'm trying to be my healthiest person possible, especially after going through menopause. I mean, not menopause, but after hitting my 40s and about to go through menopause, I want to be the healthiest person possible. Because they said so many things happen to women after you hit menopause, which is in your 40s, 50s, 60s, where you are at risk for heart attack because your cholesterol goes super high, your estrogen is gone. So many things happen to the person, to the woman's body after menopause. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't want to use that. Don't want to use it. Let's see. Let's work on this. We'll work on the background for a little bit. Wow. The first thing they said they did was, oh, we still talking about the robot. Da da da. Venus made to see if I had clogs in any of the tests to see if I had blood clot. So what did they do to relieve the pain though? As soon as you went in there though, had you said you was having, if you felt like you was having a heart attack and you was in pain, like shouldn't they go in? Did they give you like nitroglycerin? What did they do exactly? I'm like all in your business. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Yeah, I was taking cholesterol meds, but my ass was still eating fried foods and butter. It was my fault. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm scared. Like, I don't really want to, I really do not want to have a heart attack. But I'm telling you, after going through menopause, or when you start to go through menopause, that's probably what shot your cholesterol up, especially, combined with the diet and all that. I don't wanna be no. That's probably definitely what shot your cholesterol up for real. All right, what am I using here? Mm, mm. Since once they found out I had a blockage, they put me to sleep, so I felt no pain because my back is jacked up. I don't exercise. Oh, girl, I've been trying to do everything to ward off any sort of fucking like craziness because I'm not trying to be like, we've had enough tragedy. My mom passing away, my dad passed away, my boyfriend, his dad passed away. So I'm not trying to cause my son any more tragedy, right? So I've been exercising. I cut back on like sweets, all sorts of shit because I'm trying to ward off the hospital. Like, I'm afraid. I am terrified, especially my mom not being here. She was like my best friend, and she would be here for me for all the things that were wrong. And now that she's not here, I would feel terrified going through something like that, you know? Yeah, I mean, I can't, because I have arthritis in both of my after I hit menopause, right? It's so fun being a woman, right? After I hit menopause, well, I haven't hit menopause. After I felt like I've gone through perimenopause, and let me tell you, the doctors never listen. They never hear you when you say you going through shit for real. I mean, we know why, right? But after I felt like I was going through menopause, which I'm feeling like I'm going through it now, I started exercising a little bit. I do the best I can to try to exercise every day, even if it's just like walking, 10 minutes of movement. I even got an app. Okay. Well, I'm so glad you're doing well now. So, what did they tell you, like going forward? What do you need to do to kind of maintain? My thing is, why didn't they see that you know what I mean? Like, did you get a checkup before then, and then they seen that it was like getting dangerous, and um did they not do anything about it after the fact or what? I don't know. 53, 153. This is orange, but this is not necessarily what I want. I'm busy playing around. I guess I can make her face this color. I don't know whether I can or not. It's possible. I guess I can make the whole thing this color. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first before I actually lay down any sort of color. Because once you put it down, that's it, y'all. That is all she wrote for real. Your menopause only lasted 2 weeks. What magic sorcery was that? How the fuck did that happen? So you didn't go through perimenopause, you didn't have no menopause at all for only 2 weeks? You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go with the 150. No, this is 715. Alright, I'm gonna use 150 to do her face. We going in, y'all. We going in. And then I'm gonna grab this color as well, which is $4.89. So what did the doctors tell you after you got out? I feel like I should have had a stress test a long time ago, but my back and hips is jacked up, so doctor never put me through it, through the test, and asked for that test. Oh, okay. You mean the stress test? Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. I should ask for the stress test. You are so right. All right, so we're going in with this base color, you guys. I'm gonna go in with that. The problem is these doctors, especially, unfortunately, the care for black women in this country is absolutely abysmal, right? And because of that, it's like so hard to get these doctors to do any friggin' thing. They never want to do any damn thing. So, like, trying to get them to pull teeth or to even listen to your concerns is hard enough. Like, I'm in the process of right now trying to look into even getting a new doctor, because I don't really like the one that I have right now, for real. I don't like the one that I have right now. And trying to get her to do anything is like pulling teeth. She was like, oh, Well, you know, you still have a uterus and you still get a period, so you're not going through menopause yet. I'm like, sis, I'm going through menopause. Like, stop playing with me. I'm having too many freaking symptoms that just don't make sense, right? And I know my body for real. Like, I know my body. I know what's going on. Don't try to act like I'm insane. And you know, that's the thing. Like, a lot of these doctors act like you don't know your own body. They be like, oh, no, 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 that's not happening. Like, I'm like, don't tell me what's happening in my own body. Like, really? They really act like you're just, you know what I mean? You said, yes, you know your own body. I remember I told my doctor I was, my blood pressure meds wasn't good for black people. He laughed and said, not true. Which is bullshit because, funny enough, I had a black doctor that actually prescribed, a black lady doctor that actually prescribed my medication, my blood pressure medication for me. And she told me that this is the best medication proven for black people. They don't realize that our body chemistry, our bodies are just different. And she pretty much advised me that that was the appropriate action to do and stuff like that. But they will have you out here thinking you insane for real. They will straight up have you out here thinking you insane, that you don't know your own body, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, you're losing your mind. They will seriously have you out here thinking you insane, for real. And you come to them and you be like, no, but I feel like this is wrong, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, yeah, no, ain't nothing wrong. You don't really know what you're talking about. You don't really understand the nuances. You know, you're not smart enough. You're not whatever enough, right? But my doctor, she actually prescribed me lisinopril, which is proven to be more effective for African American people, especially African American women. So that's why I went along with that. And then she also told me, you know, exercises and stuff to do, and just kind of like how to prevent certain things and blah, 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 blah. So out here fighting for my life, you know what I'm saying? Fighting for my life, yeah, yeah. But I'm telling you, the subpar care that we get, especially as black women, is second to none, for real. And people don't even understand it, for real. The struggle we got to go through on a daily just to be taken seriously, just to have somebody be like, oh, okay, you're right, that happened, da 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 da. Oh, that's the same med that almost took you out. What happened with that med? What happened with that medicine? What was it doing to your body? Did you have like a reaction to it? Had an allergic reaction. My throat closed up and eyes enlarged. Oh no, couldn't breathe, almost died. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, so you was like allergic to it. Holy shit. That's scary. That is so, so scary. Poor Ting. Oh boy. Alright, this is orange. Why is that orange? Why is that orange? We don't know why that's orange. Oh my God, wait, so you had a stroke from it? Or you had a stroke after? Like, I'm confused. What happened? Lord have mercy. Girl. What about your sister? Like, does she have like similar health problems? Is she on any sort of blood pressure medications? I'm gonna go in with that 2467. And I'm gonna just color it over again, just to give it another darker wash. Oh, so your sister doesn't have the same health problems. Hold up, y'all. I need to see the chat really quick. I need to see my chat. Viewers, okay. Let's see. Add to block list. Okay, you've been blocked. Yes, indeed. That's how you do it. That block button is strong. Sorry, I had to block somebody on because these damn bots and shit like that be coming in the chat like, bitch, no. Bitch, now. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of eye magic. I know I should have did the whole thing, but I'll just go with it because as long as I don't come down this way, I'm just gonna finish it right there. I think I got sidetracked. I was having conversation, kind of jumping around. Having conversation and jumping around. All right. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so y'all can be able to see me do the eyes. All right, cool. Let that bleed down a little bit. And I'm gonna lighten it just a smidge. Said, okay, cool, I'm trying to learn. Yeah, girl. Cause I tried this, I'm telling you, doing with markers is a whole nother, that's a whole nother skill set than painting for real. That is a whole nother skill set within itself for real. Alright, let's go in with the 20. $24.67. I'm actually going to go in with the 2467. 2467. Definitely, if you guys are in the Discord and you want to post like your finished pieces, feel free. I am going to go in with something a little bit darker for the... for the neck. So a little bit of a darker color, darker brown for the neck. So I hope you've been home taking it easy and staying off your feet and stuff like that. And I hope you continue to share your story because so many people kind of need to hear it, especially, you know, Black people. We notorious for not taking care of ourselves, for real. So I think it's really, really important. Because we're like so notorious for just being like, oh, whatever, you know, it'll be okay, da 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 da, blah blah blah, type of thing. And really, like, is it really okay, sis? No, it's really not okay. But okay. But okay, right? But it's really not okay, you know? I'm using the, what is it? I don't like this pinky color. It's probably supposed to be like a peachy, skin tony type of color. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm using it as. To give me the highlights in her skin tone. That's what I'm going to use it as. That's what she's using it as. That's what we doing, girl. But I was wondering how you was doing over the time. I was wondering about everybody, really. Like, how everybody was doing since I've been gone. Because, you know... How have things been going? All right. And I'm going to go in with that 2467. I think the key to kind of doing things with markers, this is kind of my 2 cents, is the key to doing things with markers is having 3 different shades of a particular color. So you want to have like your brightest color, which is this color that I'm using here. But it could be any color. So your brightest color, which will be your highlights, and then you have like a mid-tone and then a dark color to kind of mix and match and do all the different things that you may need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, neon. I'm gonna go in with like, I'm gonna jump around to the lips. I'm gonna get this pink color started. So I'm gonna do 2 different shades of pink. All right, so we're gonna do 220. Well, really, this is a red, but it's a dark red. So dark red, light pink kind of go together. I really missed you. It was sad when you left, but I understood you had to heal. Yeah, I really missed you guys too. Like, I was just like, just really reeling from everything that was going on. It was like, it was like life was kicking my ass and taking names for real. And I'm just like an innocent bystander. I don't know how to explain it, but like life was really kicking my ass, and I was like, shit. I mean, I don't know whether your mom is still alive and stuff, but kind of losing a parent like that shit is brutal. It is really freaking brutal, especially I guess I'll say like if you're close to that parent, If you're really, really close to that parent, it could be really hard. It could be really freaking hard. Extremely hard because you feel like so freaking isolated in that situation. Not like, it's not like it's not happening to other people around the world, but when it happens to you, you feel like, oh my God, life is over. You know, but that is for real how I felt. I felt like life is over. It's slowly like the depression started to creep in. And I don't even, what in the hell? See how I be putting like, okay. Wait, hold on. So the depression started to kick in, and I felt that when my dad died, because he had died like a year prior to that, and then we was kind of going through hell from then. So when that depression when that depression calls you on the door, you know what I mean? Like knocks on the door, knock, knock, knock. What you gonna do, right? You're like, holy shit. I'm going in with another kind of like layer. That depression start hitting on the door. Said it is really brutal. I lost both my parents, uncles, aunts, and on my mom's side. Only cousins and siblings left. I'm glad you're here and pray you're better. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. You know, taking it day by day, but I'm feeling a lot better. Feeling like I can kind of function again. And it is hard, right? Because you feel like you can't function. You can't, you know, I mean, and it's just parts of me that feels like I feel bad even when I'm having fun. Because I feel like my mom's not here. She can't have fun with me. You know, so then I feel bad. Like, damn, I'm having fun without you, old girl, you know? So, woo! Oh, hi. Thank you for the follow. If you over on Twitch, welcome to the Creative Girl Crew. Welcome in, welcome in. Hold on, y'all. Pause. Thank you for the follow, R&B. Is it RB Battles? How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, who you telling? I wish I could FaceTime my mom. I really do. Like, it's days that, especially my birthday just passed, right? So, this is the first birthday I've ever had without her. Like, in 45 years, this is the first birthday I've ever had without her, right? And I know people are always like, well, I know most parents are like, I'd rather I go first than to bury a child. And I'm the same way. Like, I feel like I would rather my kids bury me than have to bury them. But still, it's like it feels so freaking surreal without her. You can call me Ren. I'm doing good. Oh, that's nice to hear. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Get comfortable. We're just doing a little cozy painting sesh, chilling, chatting about life, health, love, and lost. We're having a podcast episode, okay? My birthday was actually Thursday, guys. So, and I mean, I was kind of low key, but not really. I mean, my boyfriend took me out. Me and my son, we all went out, had a good time, but it was so surreal because I'm so, like, I swear to God, it feels so visceral because I'm so used to my mom being there that this birthday felt so fucking weird without her. It felt like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Like, where are you, woman? Where are you? Like, it feels like she's still here. Like, I can feel her touch and her talking to me, all the things, but she's not here. It feels like a limb is missing because I was in the restaurant and I could feel myself thinking like, mom's gonna walk into the door any minute now, because that's what she always did. She was always outside smoking a cigarette or doing something like that. And I felt like, damn, she's gonna be in here any minute. But, you know, Murphy's Law, she wasn't there. And then, like, my partner, he was like, oh, what happened? He was wanting to know like what happened, like why was I like feeling sad or whatever, because he seen that I was getting sad all of a sudden. And I was like, because I was expecting my mom to walk through the door, and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, you know, it's just me. Not that I, you know, didn't feel like happy he was there or whatever, but I don't know, just felt weird. I mean, I was so happy he was there. I don't know what I would do without him because he's been saving my life since she passed, for real. He's been really just saving us and saving me. But oh my God, your mom passed in 2003. So how have you been coping since then? Because it's been what, 20, almost 20 years? Yeah, it's been over 20. It's been 22 years since she passed. How have you been coping since then? Like, how did you cope when it first happened? Like, I felt, I'm not even gonna hold you. I legit felt like I was gonna die because I was in such pain, physical pain, that she had passed away. I like some days my partner could barely pick me up off the floor because I felt like I was going to die and all the pain that I felt with her being gone. Oh, it seems like yesterday. Okay. All right, I'm pretty happy with her face, y'all. Um, Pretty much. I mean, I don't really want to do too much because if you do too much, you go too overboard with the face. Um, I mean, with too many layers, because the more layers you put, the darker it's gonna get. And I don't want to like make it too dark, unless that's what you want, right? So that's kind of what you got to figure out. Like, is that what you want? Do you want it to be dark? Do you want it to be dark, honey? Hey, Leo lady, what is poppin'? Welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Oh my God. You said exactly. You know what? So make sure you guys hit that like button, share the stream, subscribe, do all the things because I'm just getting back out there. I'm just kind of, because Leo lady was like, oh my God, I didn't even realize you was live, right? So, and that's because when you're gone like a long time, especially on YouTube, they kind of penalize you for that. So YouTube is probably not pushing my stuff out like they should. That's probably what it is. Because I can't tell you how many times like my favorite YouTuber is like live or some shit. And I don't never know about it because YouTube do not tell me. They like, oh, for real? You want to know? You don't need to know. Like, oh, you need to know? No, you don't. You don't need to know nothing. You don't need to know. She's cute. Thank you. She zoomed in. Uh, I didn't realize you were back. Much love to you and your family. Thank you so much for Leo lady. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope you've been doing well. And hopefully I will see you for many, many more Sundays. We're going to be here every Sunday, you guys. Same time, same place. I'm going to be try to be like this year. I promised myself, because before my mom passed away, she was like harassing me. She's like, you need to, you should go back into doing your YouTube or whatever, because you put a lot of work into it, da da da. But I couldn't really focus and stuff with her being sick. So she was like, yeah, get into it, da da da. You should really go back into the art and blase blase, and kind of relaunch your channel. She wanted me to go back into like doing it. So this year I promised myself that I'm going to really get back into it. Hopefully I'm gonna try to start putting up some vlogs and just different content for you guys. For now, we're gonna start with the Sketchbook Sundays, and we're gonna do it consistently every single Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna go down here on the channel. That way I can at least promise that I will be here every Sunday for you guys to have a chill painting session, coloring session, whatever it is. Yes, thank you for pressing the like button, you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna lay off. I'm kind of happy a little bit but with the face and all of that. I will go back to it a little bit. Wait, hold on. Let me put a little something right here. A little something. All right, I want to kind of lay off of this area for a minute, and I want to go to, I zoomed in so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. Let me see, what do I need? I'm gonna go 354. Let's go. I want to look in here and see what I got. 354. 377. 377. Where is it? 77. And 354. I kind of think that goes together. 354. I think it goes together, y'all. All right. So I'm gonna use these two greens to kind of go back and forth with this foliage. If you guys are wondering, I'm looking at my swatch page over here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And let's see. All right, let's do a little bit of this. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of green while I'm at it, because the green goes together. I mean, yellow. Because you got to have a little yellow in there, right? Am I right? Yeah. We're right. And let's see if we can blend this out a little bit. Blend it, blend it, blend it. So she could be a little tropical in the background, you know what I'm saying? Little tropical. Ooh, wait, hello? Your art, thank you so much, Leo Lady. Leo Lady says, your art has been so inspirational. Hold on, let me look at it. Your art has been so inspirational to me. My portraits have improved. Now, person turquoise. Wait, hold on, let me read it properly. Improving person turquoise. Oh, improved so much. It's spelling out the emoji. It's so stupid. But yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that everything's been improving for you. Yes, that is the whole goal, right? That's kind of why I got into doing it. So that I could be able to help people, especially, um, people like populations like ours that like we don't have access to like the fancy schools or all the the internships or like the mentorships from all the big teachers and stuff like that. So we got to help ourselves, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes. That is the way the cookie crumbles, for real. Yeah, so that's the reason kind of why I got into like, doing this channel. That's why I made the channel because I seen that a lot of things wasn't accessible. And it's not a lot of people, especially women of color that are out here kind of doing tutorials and stuff like that. Like even now it's not many of us out here except me, 755 Media. I think there's a few other black women that's on YouTube that kind of does tutorials. There's what is her name? It's an African lady, African girl that does some stuff from the UK. I forgot what her name is. God, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. But she doesn't necessarily, she kind of does tutorials. No, she does tutorials and she does a lot of stuff on TikTok or whatever. So it's not a lot of us that's kind of out here doing it, Again, make sure y'all follow 755 Media. My girl is out here doing it too. Spreading love, one brushstroke at a time. Helping everybody, There we are. We all wanna love bazaar. I don't know why I was thinking about that song. Why was I thinking about that song? I don't know. Why were you thinking about it, girl? We don't know. All right, I'm gonna darken these up because this is gonna be in shadow. So these are gonna be darker. The darkness of it is dark. The darkness of it all today. Alright, let's get that. Where's my dark color? Alright. I'm gonna put another thing here. So yeah. It's like, I mean, even now, even though I took a long break, I still, like, I've been, you know, I'm always watching YouTube, even though I took a break and stuff like that. And even now, I still haven't found many Black creators that's kind of like on the tube doing his thing, you know? So. We just taking our time, you guys. We vibing out, chilling, having a good time, chatting. If you like it, don't forget to like the video, share it with your mama, your sister, your brother, all the things. Drink some water because that's very, very important. Apparently, that's very, very important because for the longest time, I was sitting here dehydrated. And it took until I had like muscle cramps and all sorts of crazy shit that happens when you don't drink enough water. And then my doctor was like, you think maybe you're dehydrated? I'm like, maybe. So that's possible, right? Dehydration at its best. So I'm gonna drink some water. Agua. Woo. Agua, baby. The elixir of life. Sorry, we have a little lagadocious going on in the background. Whoa. Yes, thank you for subbing to 755 Media. Again, she's a fun time. And she's on a lot, having lots of fun, even some paint stuff for kids. So definitely check her out, you guys. Thank you. And you follow me on TikTok. Yay. You know what, guys? I need to get a new TikTok because I don't know. I think I'm like behind the 8 ball when it comes to TikTok. I'm behind the 8 ball. I don't think TikTok doesn't love me, okay? TikTok is like, nah, sis. We don't fuck with you at all, okay? All right, I gotta figure out what color should we make the shirt. Now, when I did my mock-up yesterday, I made the shirt pink. Right, here's my mock-up. That's the mock-up. It's like pink and purple, but I don't have any more of that left, so. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Man down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Sorry, y'all. I had a phone call. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I don't know what color. What color should we make her shirt? Should we go with, I mean, I love the purple though, but maybe I can do like a green or maybe a blue green. Blue green. Ooh, orange. Orange. I see. I got any takers for orange? We could probably do this color, but this is more of a pink. That's not really an orange. I don't think I have any orange. Well, not in marker form. Oh, I do have an orange in marker form. Maybe. I don't know, because I feel like her... Let's pick something more toned down because she's kind of... Her skin tone feels warm. So I want something more neutral. So... Let's see, we could pick something else. Let me see. I feel like I want to make it green, but she's gonna have all this green stuff in the back too, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, so maybe like a blue-green. Okay. A blue-green. Yeah, we could do a blue-green. Blue-green. Do I have... I mean, I do have blue. I do have a blue, but I gotta make sure I have enough of this blue, though. That's the problem. Because I never have enough. Mind you, I don't even use my Posca pens as much as I used to, so I'm trying to figure out why all the pens are going. Why is all my pens going? You know what I'm saying? A blue-green, but what sort of green now? Do I have a blue-green? Blue-green. I mean, we could do that combo. Maybe this combo? Let me see. How much of this do I have, though? Blue-green. Okay, well, I got a lot of blue-green. Let's see. Ooh, I don't have a lot of blue, though. So that's a problem. I mean, we could do the turquoise, though. We could do straight up turquoise. Let me see. How much of this I got? Damn, I don't have any of that color left. Damn it, man. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna use a paintbrush for that, though. If I do that color, I'm gonna use a paintbrush for it. But do I have... I'm trying to figure out, do I have... Can we just do, like, the whole thing in, like, a green? But that'll be, like, a bright-ass green? I don't know. I'm, like, so torn. I'm so torn. Like, decisions. My partner says, oh, you're indecisive. I'm like, huh? I have never been indecisive my whole life. Ooh, but we could do like maybe, because this is like a green like my nails, so pink green. Do I have a pink though? Pink, pink, pink. Do we have a pink though? But I don't know if that goes. Let me see. Do I have enough of this? Ooh. That ain't even no good no more. Like, what? That shit was like, we dry. We are dry. We've had it with you. It was like, we've had enough of you. You're not getting any more pink out of us. Yeah, but I don't know if I like that, though. What, do we like these two colors? I mean, these two colors are cute together, though. I mean, I could do just straight up turquoise. Maybe. Do we feel like we want to do straight up turquoise? Or we could do pink. Or just straight up pink. I'm like so torn. Alright, let's make a decision. We're gonna go with, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a marker by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Woo! We got pink. Are we going with pink though? I don't know. I don't know. Like, no, we're just gonna go with the turquoise. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go with that. All right. Ooh. Let me move that out of the way. Where is my paintbrush? Ow. Where's my paintbrush? Ooh. All right, let's get a paintbrush. It's a marker that I'm using, so I'm not cheating, which is no cheating in it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, okay? I got this right here, so look how it went into each other like what? Alright, I'm gonna put it back where it was. So y'all know what I'm doing. Hold on, y'all. Alright. So we're gonna go with this, the blue green, which is cute. It's really cute. So this one is more like acrylic paint, but it's in a Posca pen or in a marker form, but it's really a Posca pen. It's really like acrylic paint. So we might have to go in and do like several coats of this. I need to move that. I need to move it. I mean, I could just use turquoise paint and keep it moving, but why would I do that when I can make my life difficult, right? Why would I do that when I can make my life difficult? Sorry, I zoomed you guys out. I kind of like the mixture of mixed media though, if I'm honest. I don't know, what are you guys watching nowadays? I mean, technically, I could make half of this thing blue. Do I have blue, though? I do have blue. But, let me see something. Because now I want to add another color in there. Like midstream, I want to add another color in. That's smart, right? Midstream, I want to add another color in. I'm doing light blue, baby blue, acrylic, something, something. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. We mixing paints, y'all. We doing it, okay? So this side, oh, matter of fact, we could go like full blown, like multicolor. Go ahead and just mix some stuff in. Like stop playing, right? We could do like a multicolored shirt. What other colors kind of go with it? Hold on. Oh no, I can't mix that. Come on, Danielle. Color theory, color theory. Let's go. Like, stop mixing stuff. You could do like magenta, because that's exactly what's gonna happen if I mix that in. It's gonna turn into purple, magenta. Ooh, but I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, I need a shirt like this. Who else needs shirts like this? Who else needs a shirt like this? Stop it now. Stop it. Thank you for giving me that idea, whoever that was. Thank you. Thank you very much, because now the ideas, okay? The ideas is flowing, baby. Now, can you like tell I'm a 90s kid because I love color? Anything graffiti-esque, I'm like on it. Anything graffiti-esque, I'm like, yeah, I'm with that. That's me right there. Anything graffiti-esque, I'm on it. All right. See if I can go back to El Turquoise, which I have to be careful with because that will easily turn purple or some other color. Yes, indeed. So you see, I didn't even have to pick the color, right? The color picked me. The color picked us. That's how you do it, right? Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow and let the color pick you. For real. That's how you do it. Just let the color pick you. Just go with it. Sorry, I'm gonna read you guys' comments in a minute. Hold on. Alright, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I love it. Love it so much. I love that. Trying to blend this out. Yeah, so that's a mixture. That's definitely mixed media. That's markers. We got acrylic paint pens. And we got acrylic gouache, you guys. Like, to round it off, right? Oh, you mainly watch gaming video and art videos? Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. I don't know if you into The Sims, because I don't think I've seen you before, but I love The Sims. Either I'm watching The Sims, right? Anything Sims related. Or I'm watching art on YouTube. Or crime shows. I'm what you call a true crime girly. I'm kind of breaking out of the true crime girly though, because of the fact that the true crime era, my true crime era is making me paranoid, especially with all the crazy shit that's happening in the world right now. I swear to God, like, me and my man, we was walking down the hallway and he didn't lock the door when he came in. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, you don't know. One of our neighbors could be a serial killer. What are you doing? Oh, man. Oh, you love The Sims too? Okay, great. I love that. See? You find your tribe. You are at home right here. So make sure you join the Discord. Join the Discord, you guys. I'm starting it back up. I'm being a lot more consistent in there. Has a lot of resources on The Sims as well as art and even movies. Matter of fact, I haven't updated the movie section in a while to tell you guys what movies I'm watching, shows and stuff like that. Because I'm also a movie buff. So I love a good movie. I love all of that stuff. I'm gonna put the ow. Wait, hold on, you guys. I gotta stand up for a minute. It is time for a stretch. So if you out there, let's stretch. We've been at it for over, I don't even know, like almost 2 hours. So let's stretch, do a little something, something. We're gonna fill in. We almost at the finish line for real. Except I'm gonna do a little bit more with the eyes and going with the background and stuff like that. And I need to cool my computer down. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull my... Ooh. Sorry, you seen the chords. How the magic happens, right? Not me seeing the chords. Alright, let me put my mic up. I'm sorry if y'all hearing some craziness. I'm moving my mic. Ooh, because I gotta stand up. It's time to stretch. Take a deep breath. Get some water, you guys. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, my son is calling me. Hold on. Damn, hold on, y'all. I gotta go downstairs and get my son. He just came back from his friend's house. So I'm gonna put y'all on a brief hiatus, and I'll be back. Hold on. Hey guys, and we are back and better than ever. I'm so sorry. I had to go get him really quick. So I hope you guys had a nice little break in between. Don't worry if you happen to be watching this upon the replay. I'm going to actually put some timestamps so you guys can jump around, and I might have time to edit down a more condensed version of this. But yeah, welcome back. All right, so we're almost at the finish line. Let's go ahead and finish this bad boy up. All right, so we did good with the shirt. The shirt is nice and dry. Ooh, wait, hold on. Shirt is nice and dry. Yeah, so I want to know what you guys are watching now. What is your favorite shows out there? What do you have going on? What are you watching these days? What are you doing these days? Somebody catch me up. Because last night, me and my partner, we watched Prometheus, which is like the prequel to the movie Alien. If you know, you know. Like, the movie Alien is like one of the greatest kind of like supernatural sci-fi horror movies of all time. It had like Sigourney Weaver in there, like a lot of other things going on back in the day. Back in the Disney, yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get back on track. Trying to get back on track. Oh, why did I turn that up? I didn't mean to turn that up. Trying to get back on track. Oh, no. Sorry for the, like, I don't know, voice activation, whatever was going on there. Alright, so I'm gonna do the leg, because she has a leg and an arm here, which you probably can't tell, but it's a leg and an arm. Like, I had to give a leg and an arm. You know? You had to give it up. Give it up. I have all... That's why it's good to swatch things out, too, because by the end of this, you have every single marker out known to man, and you won't know where the hell the marker's at. Where are the markers? Where is it? Alright. So... yeah, so I want to know, what are you guys watching right now? What's hot? What's like your favorite shows that you guys are on? I mean, inquiring minds would love to know, for real. Yeah, like, I've been watching a lot of true crime, a lot of that stuff's been going on. which is, of course, has the added value of making you paranoid about certain things. Like you do, right? Mm-hmm. 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 I think when you're doing like large areas like this, you definitely. I'm gonna. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull out the big guns here, and I'm gonna use my paint, because when you have these like large areas you have to cover, it's hard to do it with a marker, especially if you don't have smooth paper. Not the smooth paper. Yeah, smooth paper. Okay. And last but not least, so I put out a little bit of paint, 2 different colors, burnt umber, burnt sienna, and yellow ochre. Kind of like to give me a little bit of the version that I have here. Burnt sienna is kind of equivalent to what is in this marker, and I'm just gonna mix it with some stuff. Hold on. See, that still gives me about the same color. Boom. See? Except I get a little more coverage with this. Get a lot more coverage. So I just mix a little bit of yellow ochre in with the burnt sienna. And that'll kind of give me what I'm looking for. There we go. And that's a lot more opaque probably than the marker. So that's gonna look weird, but who are we gonna tell? Are we gonna like report ourselves to the acrylic marker police? I don't know. I don't think so. We're not gonna be doing any sort of reporting this week. We're not gonna do any reporting this week, okay? And let me see. I'm gonna extend this down. Cause why not, right? like you do, right? Sometimes you got to get a little help from the paint gods, right? The paint people have to come in and help you out. Sometimes that's how it goes. You have to get a little help from the paint people. I'm taking like a dry brush and I'm gonna just blend that out like you do. Ooh. Nice and sticky. And we need to go in with more turquoise. Where is my turquoise? I'm running out of turquoise. Damn, it's not a lot of turquoise in here, huh? It's like, you don't need any more turquoise, okay? I mean, I could make up the color, but goddamn. Like, hello? Can I get some of it? Thank God this stuff is like super concentrated, because what? Alright, so we did the bottom of the stuff. Great, great, great. Very happy with that. And you don't necessarily have to default to paint like I did, because I'm just used to paint. Like, paint is my default, so that's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I roll with the paint. I know some people just, because there's people that, you know, they don't really like painting. I mean, everybody has their thing, you know? So, do whatever feels comfortable for you. She ended up being a whole lot. Alright. Now, we kind of did that. We're going to let that dry for a minute. And I am going to do I don't know where my... I could have swore I had some yellow. But I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there we go. That's why you should organize your stuff, guys. Alright, let's put this in. I'm making those a little bit lighter. And just adding like little spots of green. I mean, technically you don't necessarily have to fill this in. Like if you have the coloring page from my Patreon, you don't necessarily have to fill this in. You can kind of do whatever you want, right? And you can make these whatever colors you want too. Like they could be like blue green or whatever. Blue green, you know what I'm saying? Leaves can be all sort. I've seen leaves be all sorts of shades for real. I have. I've seen it. That's a new word. I've seen it, you guys. I have. That's how you say it. I've seen it. I've seen all sorts of colors, all sorts of things. I mean, you could even make them pink too. Like you can make like use your imagination and kind of make them whatever color you want to make them. You know? Use your imagination, y'all. Or you could also leave it blank too. You don't have to color them in at all. Oop, sorry. $150 is the base color in case you guys actually buy Ohuhu markers. $150 is the color that I'm using. I gotta actually go in. Oh my god. Oh, I just realized her ear was not her ear being up. I'm using a black color erase pencil. To kind of go around and make these black beads. So if I go in hard, I'm going in under the eye. I'm using this brown pencil too. Sorry, you guys, let me back you up a little bit. This damn cat. Hopefully y'all ain't get a jump scare like I did. And I'm gonna use my gel pen to go in a little dot. Ooh, yeah. The power of the jelly roll, huh? The power of the jelly roll, baby. Put a little bit here. The power of the jelly roll, man. The power. I'm gonna let some of it. Sorry, I had to zoom in really quick. That's the great thing about these color erase pencils, because you can go in if you don't like something and you can fix it. You can like erase it. You can erase it. She looks good. Alright, I don't like how that highlight looks on the chin. Alrighty then. So we're gonna go back in. Oh, this isn't the right color. The right color. So pay attention, my guys and gals and non-binary pals. Pay attention, huh? Pay attention. I'm only doing half of the bead. If you really like kind of, if you can see it, I'm only doing half of the bead. Half of the bead. So I'm taking the black thing and I'm only doing half of the bead, which is going to leave me with that gray kind of underpainting underneath, where it gives the illusion like it's a highlight or a, yeah, like a highlight in the bead, which it really is not, right? So there you go. There you go. There you go. If you want to check it out, you could check. If you want to know about the supplies that I'm using, you could check it out on Patreon. I mean, not Patreon, on Discord. If you join the Discord, there's a whole section where I talk about the supplies, my favorite art supplies and stuff like that. I talk all about my favorite art supplies. I know this stream is kind of long, you guys, but I like chilling with you guys. I like talking. I love kind of you definitely give me a reason to get up in the morning for real. So going in. I'm so happy to see the 80s style of beads coming back in style where people are like doing their hair like this. I actually contemplated getting my hair like this for my birthday, but I just didn't want to do it. And then I don't know about you guys, but it's so expensive to get hair done these days. It just is. It just is, baby. It just is. You know what I'm saying? Voila. Okay? It's just so goddamn expensive to get your hair did these days. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You know, give it to somebody else for real. It is so expensive to get hair done these days. So, like, back in the day, I guess I'm gonna age myself because I'm not gonna do too much coloring of this. Look at that. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. She kind of looks like Beyonce, doesn't she, you guys? Oh my god. Sorry, you can't even see it. Anyway, back in the day, I think every black girl in the 80s had this hairstyle. Beads were like so in, and you would get like the colorful ones and like the clear ones and all the things. And it was like such an expression of black hair, and just it was so good. So good. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was like so good. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of this too while I'm here. Just to darken it up. You can definitely go over marker with color pencil. Cause why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? You can definitely go over it with color pencil. Hmm. I'm definitely like contemplating doing like why not, right? I'm definitely contemplating it. Let me look in here. Looks good. I'm just trying to get a close up. Y'all know I'm blind. Okay. Literally, no, I'm blind. For real. My eyes have gone bad on me. All right, and I got a gray pencil. Ooh. Gray pencil down, 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 down. Oh no, oh no. I could have swore I had a gray pencil. Oh, I do. Okay, here we go. I want to just go in and do her eyes. I gotta fix her. Alright. Last but not least, we're gonna do some highlights. Some highlights. Okay, like you do. Do a little bit of highlight there. So you could always go back in and add highlights, you guys, to your beads, you know? Just a dollop of daisy goes a long way. Add a little bit of highlight to your stuff. You know, add highlights where you see fit, for real. Like if you feel like you need it, add a highlight. This haircut is so fun. So for the month of April, we're going to start doing themes for each month. So I've already I'm knocking around with some ideas, thinking about what I want to do for different months. And for this month, it's going to be like Black Fairy, like lots of foliage and flowers because April flowers bring, April showers bring May flowers. Oh my God, I can't even talk properly. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Okay, so we're putting a little bit of highlight in. Just to highlight our beads a little bit. Right? You only need a dot. A dollop of daisy goes a long way, you guys. Dollop of daisy goes a long way. So don't fret about it, you know? Don't fret about it. Little dollops go a long way. Okay? Those really help. Little dollop of daisy go a long way. She looks great, you guys. I'm so happy with this. We are pretty much at the finish line. I'm gonna black pasta pen. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna move y'all down a little bit. You know what? It's fine. I'll adjust it later. I'm sorry, I had to move y'all a little bit. Let me turn this up. Oh, I forgot to put a little bit of highlight right there. A little bit of highlight. It's all over her. Highlight. So I put a little highlight at the beginning, and then put a little highlight here. A little bit of highlight there. And do a little bit of outline on our shirt. A little bit of highlight on our shirt. I mean, you can pretty much use anything you want to kind of highlight stuff. And then I'm putting the little black pieces in the shell necklace. And that is it. That's all she wrote, you guys. Oh my god. I can't believe we made it. We made it to the end. Put some in the nostrils. And let me go in right here. And there you go, you guys. Oh my god. Give yourself a round of applause if you made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed today's painting sessions. Well, coloring session / painting session. This was very therapeutic. I hope it was therapeutic for you as well. And you know what it is. I love you guys. I love you guys so, so much. Be safe out there. I will see you same time, same place next week, 4 p.m. Eastern time. It's going down. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.